Hey guys, welcome to grammar this morning. Alright, so in grammar for a few days, or actually for about a week, we've been talking about nouns, and we've talked about what a noun is, and we've talked about plural nouns, and now we've been talking about common and proper nouns for a few days. So just as a real quick review, we know that a noun is what's a noun? Yeah, a person, place, or thing. We know that we have rules to make them plural, and plural means more than one. We can put an S or an ES or an IES. And then on common and proper nouns, remember a common noun is just any old noun. It can be any noun. But a proper noun is a name. It's a name of something. And that brings us to our lesson for today. So I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to skip to the right part. Sorry guys, okay. Whoops, too far. Alright, so remember, proper nouns are names of nouns, but they aren't just names of people. Because we know a noun is a person, place, or thing. Well, proper nouns are not just names of people. The places and the things can have names too. So, what kinds of things can have names besides people? So I'm going to pull some things out of the box. Some things that could have names besides a person. Let's see what I've got in this box. Oh, holidays. A holiday is like a special day like Christmas or Halloween or Valentine's Day. Those are holidays and they have names. What else could have a name? Oh, movies. Yeah. All the different movies have names like Mulan or Moana or Lilo and Stitch. They have names. What else could have a name? Let's see what's in my box here. Oh, animals have names. If you have a pet animal, you've given it a name, haven't you? Yeah, you've probably even named your pet stuffed animals at home. So animals can have names. Let's see, what else could have a name? Oh, schools have names. There's probably 1,000 different schools, and they all have their own name, like Fairview Elementary or Huntsville Elementary or Scott High. They all have their own names, so a school could have a special name. Let's see, what else? Whoa, that pulled out a bunch. I'm going to do one at a time. All right, roads. Yeah, roads can have names. Alright, so roads can have names. There's probably 1,000 different roads, and they all have their own name, like Alberta Street or Main Street, or I live on one called Pleasant Grove Road. They all have a name. What else could have names? Oh, yeah, months. There's 12 different months, and they all have their own name. February, March, April. Those are months, and they have a name. All the days have a name too, don't they? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, today is Thursday. That's its name. Oh, games can have a name. Like it could be Monopoly or Uno or even video games like Roblox or Among Us. Those are games and they have a name. Oh, states can have a name. A state is like a place where you can live, and there's 50 different states in America, like Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Florida. Those are states, and they have their own name. Oh, parks can have names. Yeah, there's lots of different parks, and they all have their own name. Oneida City Park or Huntsville Park. Those are the name of that special park. Oh, all the different towns have a name too. Every town you can think of has its own name. Oneida, Robbins, those are towns. Oh, all those stores have their own name too, their own special name. Walmart or Tractor Supply or Cato, they all have a name. And then the last one I found is books. All the different books can have different names, wouldn't they? Yeah. So these are all just a list of things that could have a name that wasn't, I'm just making sure I got them all. Yeah. All of these could have a name, and they're not people. So it's not just people that have names. It can be towns or days or roads or animals. Those things can have a name too. So what you see on this one is we have some different lists of things or places. And we're going to try to find the common, or not the common, we're going to try to find the proper noun in each group. So like on this one right here, we've got summer and beach in June. See, summer, beach, and June. We're going to try to find the proper noun. Which one of those could be a proper noun, a name? Would it be summer? I mean, maybe. Beach? I mean, is the beach's name Beach? No. It probably has a name like Orange Beach or Myrtle Beach, but not just beach. Oh, June. June is a name because it's the name of a what? Yeah, it's the name of a month. And if I write June correctly, I have to make sure I put a capital letter on it because that's a name. Names need capitals. All right, let's look at the next one. Which one of these could be a proper noun? Remember, proper nouns are names. Would page be a name? I don't know. What about book? Is the book just called book? No. Big Red Lollipop, though. Isn't that the name of a book we read? Yeah, that was that book's name. Since it's a name, we're going to write it correctly. And when you have a name, if there's more than one word, like Big Red Lollipop has 3 words, we have to make sure we capitalize all of the words. See how I capitalized big and red and lollipop? Because that's all of its name. You've got to capitalize all of its name. All right, what about in this next one? We've got monopoly, game, and play. Which one of those is going to be a proper noun? We're looking for a name. Well, is the game just called game? Is that its name? No. The game would be called Monopoly, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's the name of a game you can play. And if I write it correctly, I've got to remember to put a capital. Monopoly. All right, what about the next one? Which one's the proper noun? Computer, Roblox, or Click? I don't think anybody names their computer. Roblox, is that not the name of a game? Yeah, so we'd have to write it correctly with a capital R, Roblox, because it's the name of that game that you're playing. All right, what about this one? Main Street, Road, and Town. Which one could be a noun? I'm sorry, not a noun, a proper noun. Is a road just called road? No, it probably has a name. Is a town just called town? No, but Main Street is the name of a street, right? That's the name of that special street. And if I write it correctly, I have to make sure that I put a capital M and a capital S. Remember, you capitalize all of the words in a name. So yeah, Main Street. All right, what about store, buy, and tractor supply? Which one of those is a name? Is the store just called store? No, its name is Tractor Supply, right? And if I'm going to write that name, I'm going to make sure that I capitalize the T and the S in Tractor Supply. Because remember, that's its whole name, and you've got to capitalize the beginning of both words. Tractor Supply. All right, what about this last one? Day, Thursday, and pretty. Which one's a name? Well, I don't even think pretty. I mean, that's not a name. Day. So a day is just day, just any old day, or has it got a name? Yeah, Thursday is the name of the day. So we would need to write it correctly with a capital T. Thursday. That's its name. It's a proper noun. All right, and then the last one, presents, Christmas, and fun. Which one of those would be a proper noun? Yeah, Christmas, because it's the name of a holiday. That's the name of a special day. It's not just any old day, it's Christmas. So we're going to write it with a big capital C to show that it's a name. So just to go back over everything, guys, go back to my camera. Just to go back over everything we've learned today, remember there are common nouns and proper nouns. Proper nouns are names, and it's not always just the name of a person. Books can have names, roads can have names, days can have names, holidays can have names, places can have names like towns and cities and states. Those could have names too. So we have to be really careful and make sure we are making sure that we write all of those proper nouns, all those names correctly, and that they have capital letters, because that's how we write a proper noun correctly. All right, so we are going to practice that, just finding the proper nouns and writing them correctly. And it is something we're going to keep on working on tomorrow. So don't worry, okay, because this is something we're going to keep practicing. Okay, bye guys.